It's like the wind, some say. You can't see it, but you know it's there. It's like deep sea. You can't measure it, but you find it in every single drop. It's like a warm touch of light. You can't hold it. You don't know how much it weighs. You can't buy it, borrow it, or fake it, but you can feel it. The proof is written in history books, record books, and the faces of every Porsche driver on the road today. Consistent through decades of performance, the irreplaceable component, the thing you love more with every passing mile, the thing you instantly miss in every other car. Every Porsche has one, and always will. The soul. Feel that?
Please welcome the President and CEO Porsche Cars Canada, Mike Bayoun.
Only by always changing as Porsche always remain Porsche. Today we'll show the world what change at Porsche looks like. The countdown has begun, and you can feel the energy in the air. In just a few minutes, the Taycan will be fully charged and ready to go. Ready for a new era of e-mobility at Porsche. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere of the Porsche Taycan here in Canada. And remember the two other premiere locations in China and Germany yesterday. Each of the world premiere locations represent a specific regenerative energy source and symbolizes the natural power that can be used to drive the Taycan. At the wind turbine farm in Pingtang, China, is wind power. The major solar plant in Berlin stands for solar energy. And here in Niagara Falls, it's hydropower. The Taycan is Porsche's first all-electric sports car. It's the result of years of development work, the beginning of a new era. This vehicle links our tradition to the future. It continues the success story of our brand. A brand that has captivated and inspired for more than 70 years. A brand that combines design and functionality in a unique way. That embraces innovation and tradition at the same time. A brand where performance counts just as much as practicality for everyday use. Where social acceptance and exclusivity go hand in hand. Yet Porsche is even more than that. Our cars set technological standards. They compete for victory at Le Mans, the toughest race in the world. What's more, they give people the feeling of being truly alive. Porsche is iconic. Porsche is legendary. Why? Because every Porsche has a soul. This soul cannot be captured, and it's hard to describe. It's the people behind every Porsche who creates this soul. Employees, fans, customers, Hollywood legends, racing heroes, with their stories, with their words, with their actions. Our very first vehicle, the Roadster 356 #1, has this soul, and so does the Taycan. With this car, we redefine Porsche in a sustainable way. Indeed, gasoline engines will still have a firm place in our product range, efficient and emotionally charged like the 911. Plug-in hybrids are forward-looking and offer high performance, in keeping with the Porsche brand. An example is the Cayenne Turbo S e-hybrid cruiser. The Taycan represents a third pillar in our product strategy. All electric vehicles, sporty, digital, and connected. By 2022, we will invest more than 6 billion euros in e-mobility. We predict that by 2025, half of all Porsche cars produced will be electrified. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have ambitious plans. What's more, we are well prepared for our new challenge. The Porsche team has more than doubled since 2011 and totals just under 34,000 employees worldwide. In recent years, we have worked together to make things possible that many thought impossible. For example, the construction of a new factory, our main production facility in Zuffenhausen, at the home of the 911 and 718 models. This is how we combine tradition with the future. Dedication and craftsmanship with state-of-the-art production methods. Passion for and perfection with digital technologies. Smart, lean, and green. That's the motto for our new Taycan production facility. Our head of production, Albrecht Reimold, will now explain what that means in practice. A few days ago, he visited the new assembly hall. Here is an exclusive insight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here inside the production facility of the first fully electric Porsche. More precisely, I'm in the assembly hall. The assembly hall is one of 4 facilities that we built here in Zuffenhausen. We also have a new body shop, a new paint shop, and what I think is particularly important, the components production, where the electric motors and axles are built. In total, we've invested approximately 700 million euros here in Zuffenhausen, and that during full production capacity of 2-door sports cars. This in itself was already a massive challenge, but it was worth it. We are convinced that the Taycan must be produced here at home, directly where the Porsche heart beats. Within the framework of Porsche Production 4.0, we follow 3 principles: smart, lean, and green. This driverless transport system is a fantastic example of smart. This is how the Taycan will go through the assembly process. We have designed the workplaces in such a way that they meet the needs and ergonomic requirements of our employees. Lean is the second example of Porsche Production 4.0. We have implemented efficient and resource-saving processes. The third element is green. Here at our main plant in Zuffenhausen, production is CO2 neutral, and our clear goal is to create a zero-impact factory that will have no impact on the environment whatsoever. While taking all of this into consideration, the Taycan must meet the quality standards of a Porsche. We want to be a benchmark for electric vehicles.
Benchmark, a good catchword from Albrecht Reimold. The Taycan sets new standards. With this car, we are opening a new chapter in the history of our company. We are transforming ourselves from being purely a manufacturer of sports cars to becoming a provider of sporty and exclusive mobility. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. We are convinced that it's the perfect time for the first all-electric Porsche.
Ladies and gentlemen, what makes the Taycan so special? It's authentically Porsche, and not just in name. The Taycan is a high-performance sports car. It shows the transfer of technology from motorsports through to series production. In this car, we see the DNA of the 918 Spyder hypercar and the 919, our 3-time winner of Le Mans. That connection becomes clear as soon as you sit behind the wheel. Let's review some key facts. Top speed, 260 kilometers an hour, consistently over a long period of time. Acceleration, from 0 to 100 in an amazing 2.8 seconds. From 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in an amazing 9.8 seconds. Not just once or twice, but consistently, with no drop in power or performance. The overboost function in launch control provides a peak power of up to 560 kilowatts, which equals 750 horsepower in combustion speed. The maximum torque of the Taycan is up to an incredible 774 pound-feet. Believe me, the Taycan is ready for the racetrack. It has proven as much at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, where it recently achieved a sensational lap time of 7 minutes and 42 seconds, meaning the Taycan is the fastest four-door electric car in the world. True to the Porsche brand. But there's much more that the Taycan is capable of doing, namely covering long distances. In our testing at Nardo, our team achieved 3,400 kilometers of distance in just 24 hours, proving that when it comes to charging, the Taycan is ready for everyday use. It can charge with a peak power of up to 270 kilowatts. This means that in ideal conditions, the Taycan is able to achieve 100 kilometers of driving range in just 5 minutes of charging. The impressive combination of sportiness and everyday usability is what we call intelligent performance. The Taycan is the first series production car based on an 800-volt system, which is twice the capacity of the current market standard. This allows for the car to be repeatable and constant in its performance. It also reduces the overall weight of the vehicle and enables a very compact package. 2 permanent magnet synchronous motors generate the Taycan's impressive power. In addition, we've developed a new 2-speed transmission for the rear axle. The first very short gear allows for impressive initial acceleration, while the second gear offers high speeds and acceleration reserves, as you would expect from a sports car. The performance battery has a gross capacity of 93 kilowatt hours and enables long ranges and short charging times. Its central placement under floor means the vehicle has a very low center of gravity, even lower than that of the 911. Aerodynamics become extremely important when we talk about range. And with this car, we've succeeded in matching the lowest drag coefficient of any current production car on sale today at 0.22 CD, and doing so without compromising the design of the car. Chassis development has always been extremely important and one of our core expertise at Porsche, and the Taycan is taking that expertise to the next level. Systems like active roll stabilization, 3-chamber air suspension, and rear axle steering are available and guarantee a fantastic balance between driving dynamics and a comfortable ride quality. In addition, the coordination between the electric motors and the chassis systems is extremely reactive, 5 times faster than in a conventional all-wheel drive system. The Taycan also has best-in-class regenerative power, up to 265 kilowatts, and through the use of only one pedal, that is the brake pedal, the most efficient and sports car-like approach. And of course, the Taycan will be available fully connected with over-the-air software updates and functions on demand. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to acceleration, lateral dynamics, charging speed, and everyday usability, Porsche is setting new standards with its first all-electric sports car, a true game changer. I'm absolutely convinced that the Taycan will capture your hearts. That's because with this sports car, we've created a vehicle that is more than the sum of its parts. A vehicle with character and personality. A vehicle with soul. Soul electrified.
Ladies and gentlemen, we, the design team, received the exciting task of creating the first electric sports car for Porsche. Our goal was nothing less than creating a real and new icon. So when we started the first sketches, we wanted to make sure that the Taycan clearly became a member of our Porsche family. We wanted to push the boundaries, but we also wanted to stay true to our design philosophy. So the key factor was to have real sports car proportions. This means having a low silhouette and a perfect width to height ratio. And here, together with our engineers, we clearly delivered. With these stunning proportions, we redefined the segment. So, how did we achieve this? Well, we rearranged the battery layout in a way that allows the rear passengers to sit really low to the ground. At the front, we reinforced the typical Porsche feeling of a low bonnet and pronounced fenders. The new electric powertrain gave us the opportunity to emphasize this sculptural feeling even more. The headlights of the Taycan are extremely slim. Our 4-point optic is combined with a functional air curtain, which improves the aerodynamics of the car. The side view is clearly characterized by a fast sloping roofline. We call this the Porsche flyline. The side window graphic and also the sculptural body side that we have are referring to the strong heritage of our 911 and Porsche form language. The rear stands out because of its wide shoulders and the compact greenhouse. The Taycan has great looking stands. It looks like it's glued to the road. The low and wide diffuser contributes to its powerful appearance. Another real important element in the rear is the horizontal light strip. This element is precise, highly detailed, and it's perfect in its execution. The Porsche logo just under that is transparent and completes the overall clean and modern look of the exterior design. So, interior design is getting more and more important. Here, the challenge was even greater for the interior design team to find the right balance between our heritage and our future design language. So, in a real sports car, you have to feel in control. Therefore, we perfectly arranged all the elements of the cockpit around the driver. The freestanding and curved driver display emphasizes this. All information is displayed when and where you need it. The clean and modern look of the dashboard has been achieved by an integrated design language, where the center screen, the optional co-driver screen, and the innovative air vents blend in with their surroundings. Another real highlight is our completely new infotainment system. So everything in the digital world has been completely restructured, prioritized, and redesigned. We have a black background with clear symbols. This gives the Porsche typical minimalistic feeling. And this was actually a deliberate choice that we made because it makes the system faster, more intuitive, and more easy to use. The rising center console and the sport seat design enhances the sensation of sitting really low to the ground. The color and trim concept offers many new ways to customize your Taycan. From traditional to extremely modern, we said the customer has the choice. So we have a classic leather trim with a perfect fit and finish, as you might expect from any Porsche, or a sustainable tan leather, or even a completely leather-free interior. Beautiful new colors, materials, and accents can be combined in a way that will make your Taycan definitely stand out. So ladies and gentlemen, for us designers, the Taycan has been a really exciting journey. We started with a blank piece of paper, and we've created our own vision. And I'm very proud that the new Taycan has become the icon for Porsche that we wanted to create.
Functional, sensual, and of timeless beauty. That was the development goal for the new Taycan in the Michelin concept. Today, 4 years later, we can say, yes, the first electric Porsche is all of those things. But it's also much more than that. The Taycan takes us a big step closer to our sustainability goals. It stands for tradition and innovation, for a pioneering spirit, for timeless design, big emotions, and state-of-the-art mobility. And it stands for the change that is necessary for Porsche to remain Porsche. The Taycan, 100% electric, 100% Porsche.
The soul. You can't miss it. Here. Here. Or here. Electrified by water. Electrified by wind. Electrified by sun. It's here. Makes you breathe. Feel. Move. Paving the way for an electric future. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Porsche Taycan.
Please welcome the product manager Taycan Porsche Cars Canada, Coach O'Brien.